Hello everybody, you can call me Hutch. And today I just want to make a quick video about some of my thoughts about stacks again, and why I'm so convinced and have such conviction in it, right? So to me, I've been in this space a long time, and when you look at all these other EVMs, right, they're really not that different than Ethereum for a Bitcoin L2, right? Like, what is Merlin chain different than Corn chain versus you know, I think there's like a Spider chain EVM, right? So you got a bunch of these different EVM chains trying to compete for L2 space on Bitcoin, and there might be some, right, that succeed, but Stacks is truly different, right? You have this partnership with Aptos to bring their decentralized peg SBTC to the market when it comes out in I don't know if it's like a week or two, and you have the 5-second block times. But then I also want you to think about this, like, in terms of as Stacks being different than an EVM chain or EVM L2 on Bitcoin is. My understanding is the EVM is going to take up a lot of block space, and the point about Bitcoin is it keeps part of its decentralization because of the block space, the small block space, right? That was the whole Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin war that we had back in 2008 or whenever it was. I can't remember the exact time, or not 2008, maybe it was 2012 or 15, somewhere around there. 2000, I don't even know. I've been in Bitcoin so long, I can't even keep track of it anymore. I think it's 2017 now that I think about it. So because I remember the blow off top, Bitcoin Cash got listed on Coinbase, but this new Bitflow aggregator where it has a bunch of routes on Stacks, right, just came out, and it had me thinking, right, I know that there's routing on Solana to have these fast transactions per second and to make these trades possible when there's no pair with lending and so on and so forth. But the thing about Stacks is, if you're a high net worth individual or an institution and you want to trade securities, you're gonna want record of that on the most reliable chain, right? I feel like, right? And people want to trade on the most reliable chain in terms of having their retirement funds, so on and so forth. And so the most efficient way to get record of that without bloating the chain, I think, is Stacks, right? You can hash on it and not take up all this massive block space. You can do it fast and efficiently without paying exorbitant amount of fees, right? So I think there's something inherently different about this routing thing that they have going on with Bitflow. I think it's more applicable to the real world and Tradfi assets moving on top of it, because it's not bloating the chain. It's not taking up all this unnecessary block space, preserving that decentralization, but keeping record that the transaction happened, making use of Bitcoin without directly using too much of it, so it can maintain its resiliency, its use, so on and so forth. So I just thought that was interesting. I wanted to throw that out there and get this video up for you guys. If you have any questions, you know, or you know, want to rebuke what I'm saying, just comment below and we can talk about it. You know, I don't know if I'm right, but it sounds right. So anyway, you can call me Hutch.